Today I'm going to be speaking about a case that's very local to me. I don't feel like it's had enough media coverage, and I'm literally just gathering bits and bobs up from the internet and compiling it all together and speaking about it. Now, my sound's not very good on this, so I do apologise if you can hear me going in and out a little bit, but I'll try and balance it out as much as I possibly can. I just want this case to be out there more because, like I said, I don't feel like it's had enough media coverage whatsoever. This is Leah Croucher. She was 19 years old on the day of her disappearance. Leah lived on a housing estate called Emerson Valley in Milton Keynes. She worked for a company called DFC in Knoll Hill. It takes about 40 minutes to walk to Leah's workplace from her home address. From what I've read online, Leah leaves her home address at 8 o'clock every single morning so that she can arrive at work for 9 o'clock. On the 15th of February 2019, Leah sets off for work. She leaves her home address at 8 o'clock and she starts walking. Leah was wearing a black coat, black skinny jeans, black high-top Converses, and she was wearing a backpack and also a very distinctive grey hoodie that said Stuart Beat Taekwondo. At 13 minutes past 8, Leah was spotted on CCTV from a house that's situated on Buzzacott Lane in Thurston. You can clearly see Leah walking along the footpath, looking directly in front of herself. Leah didn't make it to work for 9 a.m. Leah didn't turn up at all. Time's been ticking all day long. No one has seen Leah at work, not even once. No one. She just completely didn't turn up for the whole day. Anyway, later on in the evening, around 6 p.m, Leah's parents are waiting for Leah to walk through the door. Leah still didn't turn up. She didn't turn up at home. She's still missing. That's like 9-10 hours later. No sign of Leah. Her parents decide to call the police. 2 days later, on the 17th of February 2019, the police done a press release saying that a young lady called Leah Croucher is missing and she's from Milton Keynes. So that's it. The police have now told the public that there is a young girl that's missing and her name's Leah Croucher. Her photograph was plastered all over social media. Everyone was sharing Leah's photograph. There's this beautiful young lady that's gone missing without a trace. 3 witnesses, just 3 witnesses came forward to say that they think they saw somebody that looked like Leah, visibly upset and on the phone. Upset, angry, all of those things, very emotional. One witness had said that she was texting with both thumbs. Another person had said that she was on the phone. 3 people, that's all that come forward. And they said that she was walking by Thurston Lake, which isn't far from where she was last seen on CCTV at 8:13 in the morning. So out of all the people, around that area, now I've got to say, I live in Milton Keynes and Thurston is a very built up area. It's a housing estate. There's shops, there's a church, there's a nursery, there is schools. At that time, parents are going to be taking their children to school. People are going to be going to work. There's going to be people jogging around the lake. You know, it's people catching buses. There's a bus stop not far away. You know, there's bus stops all through the housing estate in Thurston. 3 people come forward to say they think they saw Leah. These witnesses were asked, okay, what time was it that you think you saw Leah by Thurston Lake? And their reply was between 9:30 and 11:15. Obviously, there's three different witnesses, so they were all at different times. But what I don't understand is this. Leah's phone was switched off at 8:34 a.m. Okay, we know that. The police have established that. How could Leah have been on the phone at 9:30 a.m. and 11:15 a.m. when her phone had already been switched off and hadn't been switched back on since, unless she had another phone? Or it wasn't Leah that they saw. 2 days after the press release from the police, the police actually released the CCTV footage of Leah Croucher walking on Buzzercott Lane. Concerns for Leah's welfare were increasing. The police decided to search Thurston Lake. Yet still there was no sign of Leah. 7 months later, on the 25th of September 2019, BBC's Crime Watch Roadshow actually reenacted Leah Croucher's disappearance and was appealing for information from the public. They also showed the items of clothing that Leah would have been wearing on the day that she went missing. One viewer actually contacted the show and said that she remembers walking around a lake called the Blue Lagoon. Now, the Blue Lagoon is like a nature reserve, and it's a man-made lake made out of like a pit sort of thing, like in a pit. And in the Blue Lagoon, they have people that learn how to dive and stuff like that. So there's a lot of scuba diving that happens at the Blue Lagoon. Anyway, moving on. The viewer actually said that she remembers walking around the lake and she saw a hoodie by the lake that looked exactly like Leah's grey hoodie. As you can see on these images that I'm putting up now, the Blue Lagoon is actually a 9-minute drive away from Thurston Lake. So I think it's 3.2 miles away. And it's a fair walk. There we go. It's a 2.8 mile walk, which takes around 56 minutes. On the 9th of October, the police decided to do a major search in the Blue Lagoon area. The search lasted for 2 weeks and nothing significant was found. So that's it really. There's nothing more that I can actually add to this video apart from please share it, get it out there. If you were in the Thurston area on the 15th of February 2019, around in between the times of like 8 and 11 a.m, you know, you might have been going to the doctors, you might have been taking your children to school, you might have been getting a bus, you might have been going to work, you might have been popping into Tesco's, you might have just been cutting through or jogging around the lake, taking your dog for a walk, looking out of the window. If you can just think back to, you know, to that day. It was the day after Valentine's Day, the morning after Valentine's Day. Please just think back, and if you can remember anything little, or remember seeing Leah or someone that was wearing all black at the time, because remember she was wearing black skinny jeans and a black coat and a black backpack. If you can just think back, that would be, you know, that would be really helpful. And also, please just share it. I mean, even if you're not in Milton Keynes and you're somewhere else, you know, like, please just take a look at this video. have a look, take a screenshot of her photo, you know, and just please just keep looking out for Leah. She needs to be found. Her family have gone through enough suffering now. Let's help this family. Let's help them find their baby girl. And thank you all for sparing 10 minutes of your time to watch this video. I really do appreciate it.